Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another video in my Fluff 101 series, and today we're going to talk all about inserts. A cloth diaper is just as good as its fill in the blank. There are several things that could go in that blank, but I think the most important part of a cloth diaper is the fact that it takes care of your pee and your poop. And what's going to do that is your insert. Basically, it's the thing that you either stuff into the pocket diaper or have sewn into your all-in-one diaper, or that you lay in an all-in-two diaper. It's the thing that absorbs the stuff that comes out of your baby. And there are lots of different ways to go with that. I'm not going to cover everything. I'm just going to cover some of the main ones that are seen out there and the ones that I have used, pros and cons of each, and maybe this will kind of help you to decide which direction you want to go into if you are just starting to use cloth diapers. I'm going to start with the most common type of insert out there, microfiber. Now, mine, maybe I chose a bad one. Mine has little threads stuck to it. Wow, they are really stuck in there. But don't pay any attention to that. This is microfiber, and you may have seen this in the car care aisle at the store. You may have seen people cleaning with it. I use Norwex microfiber. Now this is the most common insert that usually comes with your cloth diapers, whether it's an all-in-one or a pocket diaper. Microfiber is very popular. It's pretty cheap to make, and it is completely man-made. It's polyester, basically, is what it is, woven in this way. And the great thing about microfiber is that it absorbs so quickly. If it is laundered correctly and taken care of correctly, it absorbs very, very quickly, and it draws moisture away from baby's bottom, which is wonderful because you don't want that wetness staying against baby's skin. Just like you wouldn't want to sit in something that is soaking all the time. This soaks up so much pee, or really any liquid for that matter. It soaks up a lot, and they come a lot of times either as the absorbent layer in your all-in-ones or the insert that just comes with your pocket diaper. It's the most common one that I've seen. However, it happens to be my least favorite, and the reason why is because it is a man-made, raggedy looking, no, because it is a man-made textile, and it's not a natural fiber. It holds on to stink really, 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 really bad. Okay, so yes, it absorbs things deep into the fibers. However, it holds on to them very tightly. So getting these clean is a little bit more difficult. Another thing is, if you're not feeling this here, but it's a lot thicker than this microfiber insert is a lot thicker than like your microfiber towels that you may see in the store. Well, that's because there's at least 3 or 4, maybe 3, actually I think there's 3 layers in this. And it depends on the diaper, it depends on the insert. Sometimes they have 3, sometimes 4, 5, 1, I don't know, it just depends. But again, it soaks it into the fibers so very tightly that it's hard to get rid of them. So stink tends to linger in these, and I mean, diapers smell bad enough already when they have pee in them, but to enhance that is just, so there's microfiber for you. Another common one to use is some sort of a hybrid. This right here, that insert, that microfiber I showed you was a Thirsties. This is also a Thirsties, and this is hemp and cotton. And hemp and cotton are really nice together because they're natural fibers, and they're also extremely absorbent. The cotton is really absorbent by itself, but when you put the hemp with it, it makes it even more absorbent. And when you put those together in a fiber, in an insert, it makes them very thin. So you can see this hemp cotton insert is very, very thin. And I love these because they are thin and they hold a ton. The con for the hemp cotton, or even bamboo cotton, I don't have any bamboo here with me today. I don't think I do. No, I don't have any bamboo with me today. I don't think we own any of that. But the bamboo cotton or the hemp cotton, those are natural fibers. And so they absorb very well, but they also rinse and wash very clean. And when you put them together in something that's really thin, it helps to make the diaper very trim, and that's always nice to have a trim diaper. As much as we love the fluff, big fluffy booties on the babies, it is kind of a convenience thing to have something that is thinner and fits on clothes a little bit better. The con of this is that it takes forever to dry. The hemp and the bamboo specifically take so long to dry in the dryer. It usually takes 2 cycles. Sometimes, depending on what kind of laundry I've got going on, I will just run it the regular dryer cycle, and then I will let it sit in the dryer until something else is ready to go into the dryer, and I'll just dry it with something that I'm already going to dry. So this is a hemp cotton. A lot of the same things go for bamboo cotton as well. So here we have a little hybrid. 100% cotton has been our favorite type of insert, and I have 3 different ones here because they come in all different forms. I'm just gonna start with the most simple, and this is a flannel receiving blanket. I believe it is, yeah, Just Born, which is somebody's form of Carter's, I think. I can't remember exactly, but this is just a flannel receiving blanket, and I like to fold it in a way that just fits in the diaper nicely. I have used these in a pinch. You can use them as the entire absorbent layer. You can use this as just one absorbent layer. Really, it's just cotton. That's all it is. It's so easy, and these are very cheap. You can get these used because a lot of people don't use them as receiving blankets. They're just not good for swaddling, so we never really use them for swaddling. We just use them for diapers, so win-win. And you also have the pre-fold. And I talked about this a little bit in my all-in-twos diaper video. And a pre-fold is really just a lot of, we'll talk about this in a minute, flat cloth diapers sewn together and folded. The pre-fold is thinner on the outside. I don't know if you can see there's 3 sections here. There's 1, 2, and 3. The outer layers are thinner than the inner layer. This is very, very thick, and these are a little bit thinner here. And the reason why it looks all puffy like this is it comes to you really, really big, and you wash it and dry it a bunch of times, like 5 or 6 times before you use it for the first time, and it shrinks up and it gets so soft and so absorbent. The great thing about pre-folds is that they are so absorbent. They take a lot of liquid. I will a lot of times put a pre-fold in a cover for Brayden overnight because he pees a lot, and all I have to do is just, it's hard to do it like this, but tri-fold it and lay it in the diaper. There are lots of different ways to fold pre-fold diapers, and I would do a video on that, but I never used pre-folds as a main part of my absorbent layer. I probably have, I don't know, 3 pre-folds in my entire diaper stash, and this is the only one that I'm using right now. There's a lot of different ways to do that. I can actually link some instructional videos below. I am not the one to do a video on folding pre-fold diapers, all the different ways you can do it. That was just not my jam when it came to cloth diapering, especially a newborn. I didn't really feel up to the challenge. I just wanted whatever was easiest. This is a very cheap way to cloth diaper. It's probably one of the most inexpensive ways to cloth diaper your baby, but pre-folds can be folded in lots of different ways. They can, you know, a pre-fold this size can work all the way from a newborn to a toddler, depending on how you fold it. It's just very economical. And probably the biggest con with this, there's 2. For me anyway, is 1, you have to learn how to do this and teach other people who are also changing your baby's diapers to do it. And again, I just wasn't up to that. 2, they do take a while to dry in the dryer as well, but these can be dried on your line very easily. So we have the pre-fold diaper. And last of all, I have the flat diaper. And this is your grandma's cloth diaper. This is probably what your parents wore and your grandparents wore and all the way down the line. Or maybe if you're about my age, this is maybe what you wore as a baby. But a flat diaper is really just this. It is a large piece of cotton fabric, but this is as basic as it gets. You can get these on Amazon, like a 12 pack for like 20 bucks. So easy. These come in various sizes, but this is kind of a standard size, and I do not know, can you hear me? What the measurement is exactly, but all I do is I just fold it in half like this and tri-fold it. Means I fold it in half one more time and then one more time, and I get this perfectly sized insert. If it's perfectly in my pocket diapers, if it's perfectly in covers, I just love it. Now the pros of this is that it doesn't hold on to stink because it's 100% cotton. It's a natural fiber. That I can say that for the pre-folds and the flannel receiving blanket as well. It doesn't hold on to stink because it is so thin also. That's another great thing about it, is that they rinse really cleanly in the washer, just because water just goes straight through it. Also, they dry really fast. These you can put out on the line outside and they're dry within a couple of hours. These take one cycle in the dryer to dry and it's no big deal. There is a bit of a learning curve that comes with this, and they do not wick moisture away from baby's bottom. So if you just have this laying in a cover and it gets wet, yes, it's going to absorb quite a bit. It's amazing how much this absorbs, even though it's so thin. I don't know if you can even see the light behind it, but it absorbs so much, but it isn't, it's going to stay wet against your baby's bottom. There's a huge learning curve with a lot of cloth diaper things, and I hope that this has not overwhelmed you, but maybe given you a better insight as to what inserts to choose when you are choosing which direction to go with cloth diapers, because I know there are a lot of them. But I wanted to do a video completely about inserts just to clear that up a bit, because it is such an important part of your cloth diaper. So be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. And of course, comment below if you have a favorite insert, a favorite diaper. I know I've said that on several videos. I just love hearing it. And of course, if you have any questions, leave those down below as well. Be sure to subscribe if you would like to see all my Fluff 101 videos, and have a wonderful day. Bye.